Stacks are here in Xd to make your design way easier. I don't even want to think about how I designed before them, and thankfully you will never know. Because of stacks, things are working out way better in Xd. Stacks will be available when you have grouped some elements. They help you rearrange the placement of your elements. So let's learn them in action to have a better concept about them. I'm going to select filters here, and then from the view menu I'm going to go with zoom to selection here. Right now let's imagine a scenario in which we want to move that grid over there to the top of the artboard. In the old days we had to do it manually. We had to select every element, move them around in order to get the results that we want. And yes, we want some results because sometimes we design some projects and then we don't like the arrangement of the elements, so we are going to change their places. Sometimes we want some alter additions, we have to change the placement of our elements, and sometimes stakeholders tell us that hey, let's go with this kind of design here, and we have to replace our elements, and this is the fastest way using stacks. So I'm going to just click here, the group content is selected, let's expand it, and you can see all sort of things that are here in this group. For example, this one is that icon, art icon, business icon, and so on. Here we have the text, all art and stuff like that, and here are the lines that are creating that grid. The first step that we are going to take is telling Xd that hey dude, all of these guys here are together, so move them around together. And in order to do that, we have to group them up, and it would be awful to select them from here, then holding command down to multi-select and stuff like that. So I'm going to select one of them, then I'll do a click and drag in order to select the rest. And right now you can see all of them are highlighted in my layers panel. So I'm going to group them up by using the shortcut command G, and there our group is created. I'm going to select the group contents since I want to apply this operation, this stack operation on this group. Take a look at layers panel. Right here I want to enable a stack. Take a look at over there. As I do that, Xd automatically creates some groups for me. I knew it, but I wanted to be specific with the grouping of the grid, but Xd automatically created some groups. Now let's see the results. Alright, this group, we created it. This is that row which had those languages in it, and Xd treats it as a row. Why is that? Because we have vertical stacks. Xd understands the layout of the design and suggests to go with the vertical stack. This understanding is 99% of the time right, but just 1% it might be wrong. I just faced it one time that it was wrong. Alright, so just keep an eye here. If we go with the horizontal, you can see that our elements will be like this, will be placed horizontally, but we want vertically, and I'm going to undo what I did there to get to my starting point. Alright, so another row here, we have those stuff. This is another row, this is another row, and this one is another row. And it's kind of cool that they are ordered in my layers panel, like the position that they have on the canvas. Let's do the thing that we are here to do, moving this grid to the top of the artboard. So I'm going to click and then drag it up, drag it up, drag it up, and oops, the first row moved down and my element is over there. I'm going to move it up. We have a cool design. We have rating over there, then we have a grid, and then we have languages. But this is not the end result we are looking for. Awesome, now this is the design that we want. We can even define the spacing between our elements. So for example, right now let's go with 35 between these two guys, and for here let's go with 35 again, and it's awesome. We can have equal spacing for all the elements. If I hold down shift and then click and drag, I would have equal spacing, which looks kinda awful for this design, so I'm going to undo what I did. There is another cool thing here to say. These guys in the layers panel, as I told you, they are ordered like the way they look on the design. So for example, right now, if I select this language and move this row or layer to the top, as you can see, it goes all the way up. I can move this group above the grids, and I have this kind of design. We can do stacks within these stacks. Yeah, that's something cool. I'm going to select, for example, this group, and let's say I want to have English in the middle and French to the left. I'm going to expand it in order for you to see better. The layers panel looks like this, and if I enable a stack, first of all, it tells me that it's a horizontal stack because of the layouts of the design, and then it would do some stuff with the layers panel and would organize the elements the way that they are placed in my group. So right now, if I go with the vertical stack, Xd automatically changes the design for me to look like this, and it's amazing. We can apply these kind of changes with just one click, and it's awesome. But for now, let's go with the way that we were going here. I want to place English in the middle and then French to the left. I'm going to select this text and I'm moving it here. As you can see, the design kind of looks messed up, so it's okay. I'm going to select this one and then move it just right here. Everything will be placed in its right place with just some clicks, and it's awesome. It's one of the best things about Adobe Xd. Here we got this design. Let's go down to another artboard. Let's go here with the task. I'm going to select it. The group content is selected. Open it. Then we have discard, discard, and a discard. Let's go with the first one. We have a line and 3 group here. Alright, let's talk about this line first. This line is kinda there in order to do this kind of design for a to-do list. When the designer was designing this resource, there wasn't a strike-through feature in the text properties, so they had to go with this kind of decisions, and they were so smart. It was awesome. I mean, look at that. So I'm going to go with the strike through right here, and I'm going to select this line, get rid of it by deleting it. So we have this 3 tasks here, and we have a group named card. I'm going to enable a stack for this group, and then again, as you can see, it's a vertical stack. It's the right choice for this stack. So I'm going to select this group, the first one. Xd didn't do anything to the layers panels this time because they're all grouped and they have their rows defined. So just click and drag it down and boom. Click and drag it here and boom. It's just awesome. Automatically does everything for us. As you saw, stacks is one of the coolest features that Adobe Xd has to offer. There is so many things that you can do with this feature, and it's just amazing. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe for more content on UI UX.